today we're gonna talk about matrices. You will see some problems about matrices in ACT, and it states no more than one per test. So it's not like so many, but if you want a high score, it's better to know them. Basically in matrices, they're adding, subtracting, and multiplying. There's more than this in matrices, but in ACT they usually test you on this and want more. But let's first do this thing. For adding and subtracting, as it is shown here, they must have the same number of rows and the same number of columns. Which this means is the rows is like this one right here, and the columns are this vertical line. So this is 2 times 2, and this is 2 times 2. This right here should be the same in order to do adding and subtracting. So let's look at this. And how you add is you add the first one to the first one, second one to the second one, and third one to the third one, fourth one to the fourth one. The name is not first and second and the third and the fourth, but for easier, you add them up and you just write them down. And something like this is same as like, let's just think of it like this. It would be AB plus AC. This would be the same, just multiply all 4 of these numbers, then you get the new matrix. Okay, for multiplying, this is kind of different. For multiplying, as it is shown here, you should make sure that the internal dimensions of the matrices are equal. So in here, this is 2 times 2, and this is 2 times 2. Internal matrix dimensions is this 2. These two numbers has to be the same. If it is different, then you cannot multiply them. So in multiplying, it's kind of different. Let's see here. So you have the first row over here, and you multiply that to the first column, which is this over here. And the second one here, right here, this one, you multiply the first row to the second column, that goes over here, and the third one, you multiply this to the first row, the column that goes here, and this to this, which goes here, as it is shown here. You get used to when you go to practice questions. Let's look at this. So this is 2 times 1 and 2 times 1. Yeah, let's multiply that. Add them, it'll be 5 and 7. Yeah, and for this, it'll be 5, 5, 5, 5, because you subtract from all of these. And you just multiply them. It'll be 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, until now it's kind of easy. Okay, for this one, let's see, it's 3 times 1. And this is 2 times 2. This does not match, right? This does not match, so it cannot, there's no solution because the internal dimensions are not the same. Okay, so there's no answer for number 4 and number 5. This is 3 times 3 and this is 3 times 3, so the internal dimensions are the same, so they can be multiplied. So for this one, you multiply the first row to the first column, which is 1 times 2, which is 2 plus 16 plus 20, 42. Okay, and next one, this times this. So 4 plus 20 plus 48. And the last column, 6 plus 18 times 3, 36, 44, 54. Okay. second row times the first column, which is 8 plus 40 plus 16 times 4 is 84, and 16 plus 50, 16 times 6, 96, and 24 plus 16 plus 18 times 6, 98. And the last row, 14 plus 64 plus 131, 26, and 28 plus 80 plus 8, 9 times 16, 144. And the last one, 42 plus 896 plus 9 times 18, so it would be 162. Okay, when you add them up, it will come as 60, 132, 24, 252, 126, 72, 84, 192, 300. So this will be the answer. So this was like the basic matrices needed on ACT test, and this is the end of the class.